Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to DayZ Sakhal. Okay, so we've spawned in here to Sakhal. We're very survivory. A real fresh spawn. The day looks nice. It may be evening. I've got a knife, a bandage, and a chem light. Okay, so let's go for a little run over here because I saw a jetty. And we're going to check some boats and some sheds. Oh look, found a bottle already. Let's pick that up. And there's not usually anything on these kind of piles of fishing gear. But if you check the boats, sometimes you'll find something really useful. Nothing in this shed. But what's that? A ski mask. Put that on. Let's have a look at it. Oh, I look like a little pig. That's ridiculous. Oh well, it'll keep us warm. If you go out on these jetties, there's not normally anything out here. It's a good spot to sit and fish. Do you know, I've sat and fished on jetties before and people have been running around and didn't even notice me. Huh, there's a zombie. Okay, we're going to practice zombie fighting. So we're going to sneak up on this zombie. We're going to put our knife in our hand. We're going to crouch position by pushing circle. We're going to sneak up behind the zombie. Oh, he's a runner. We'll have to be quick. And then we're going to push left trigger. Oh my god, he's so fast. Left trigger and square. Oh no, he saw me before I could do it. Luckily he's weak. Him being weak could mean there's someone nearby. Let's go sneak over here and see if we can find some more zombies to sneak up on. So you want to listen out. Listen for the zombies. Oh no, I'm getting too cold. Listen for their breathing and their snoring noises. You can hear one. There's one over there. So we've got to go round behind him. We have to be in crouch position. Press the circle. And we press trigger. And then square. Got him. As long as we're in crouch position, they can't hear us as well. Oh my god, this piggy ski mask is so funny. Okay, now I'm going to crouch back over here. There's a zombie there. I'm going to crouch up behind her. Oh no, there's another one. Oh no, there's two. Quick, run into this shed. Run into the shed. Right. Now they're outside the door. It's a bit easier to get them. So I might put my knife away. Oh, I found some nails. Actually, one of them has run away, so we can open the door. Punch this one. Punch. Okay, so that was a close call. We'll leave those nails there for someone else. Let's go check over here. There's a hut. In here. Uh-oh, that other zombie's coming. I'm in the shed. Oh no, he's missed me. Okay, I'm going to get my knife out again. I'm going to sneak. Left trigger, square. Got him. Phew. Now, apparently zombies on DayZ aren't actually zombies. They're people with an infection, a rage virus infection. Okay, let's start a fire, get warm. We're freezing cold, we're hungry. The zombies haven't given us any food. Let's put this ski helmet on. Oh, we look so silly. We need some sticks and some bark. Two pieces of bark. Put this away. And then we need at least one stick. We can get firewood. Get 2 pieces of firewood, or maybe even just one is enough for a heat buff. We've got 1 piece of firewood. And where can I get a stick? Why can't I get sticks out of that tree? Yeah, is this a stick? No, that's firewood too. Yeah, this little bush. Put that in my inventory. Run back and find where I dropped that firewood. Where is it? It's here on the ground. Yep, there it is. I'm going to take that and put it in our fire. I'm going to make a fire inside instead of outside. You can use lots of different things to start your fire with. You can use a fire starting kit, which we're going to make. Or you can use a lighter or matches. Oh, 2, 3, 4 times to break that wood. So hard, so strong, so brave. So we're going to craft a hand drill kit, not a fireplace. Then we're going, no, we've still got 2 sticks in our hands, so we'll put those in the fire. And then we're going to get this piece of bark into our hands by pressing square. And then we're going to look at the fire, look down low, and we're going to attach it. And then we'll go to vicinity, and we're going to pick up, hold square to pick up the hand drill kit, and we're going to ignite. It says ignite the fire, so you hold right trigger. So the game will pretty much tell you what to do. It tells you, well, at least on PlayStation. I haven't played on PC yet. But see how there's a square there? So that tells you to tap the square to shut the door. So sometimes you'll need to tap, sometimes you'll need to hold, and the game will tell you what to do. So here you see it says take, so you tap the square, or craft rags, because I've got a knife in my hand. See there, I've got a steak knife in my hand. I can craft rags by holding right trigger, or R2. So if you want to know if you can use something together, all you have to do is hold one of the things in your hand and then you just hover over the other thing, and if you can combine them together in some way, it will tell you. So we're going to hold these rags in our hands, stand a bit closer to the fire, and then see down the left there it says craft improvised hand wrapping, craft armband, craft eye patch, craft face wrapping, craft feet wrapping. So it'll say different things depending on how many rags you've got in your hands. If you have 6 rags and you combine them with 6 more, you can craft a rope. So we're going to craft hands wrapping. So we'll hold the right trigger and we're going to make gloves for our hands, because if our hands don't have gloves on and we get them dirty, we can get sick. So let's equip that. And now, in our terrible fashion sense, we're ready to go and find some food. Getting that heat buff, so the little plus next to our temperature bar, when that plus stops flashing, that means you have a heat buff. A heat buff will mean that you'll stay warm for longer. Oh, there's a big fireplace in here. What's that? A beanie. Oh, that's the beanie we put there before. Maybe we should wear that beanie instead of this hat. It'll be warmer. So on Sakhal, I like to prioritize getting warm. I just heard shots. Should we go and have a look, see who it is? Oh, door's out here. Let's go see who it is. Maybe I can honk at them. Pretend I'm a pig with my pig ski mask. What's that over there? Is that a person? Oh, what's this? A car. Might be some food in here. Yes, there is. Can I get it though? Take a can of sardines. So that food, because we're playing Sakhal, that food will be frozen. This is why Sakhal's a little bit harder, because the cold really makes a big difference. So you need to have more fires. You need to prioritize finding things to have fires with. So you really need to find a knife. Your knife will wear out fairly quickly, the first knife that you're given. So you'll need to find other sharp things so that you can tear up rags and get bark to make fires with. So if you find anything that makes fire, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to get through. Getting through this start part on Sakhal is the hardest bit. And if hopefully we can find a gun in the police station, and then if we find a gun, well, we might be okay. I don't know. I'm not great at shooting, but we'll get one anyway. And maybe we can find a stab vest in the police station too, and then we can be a bit more protected, because we've got very squishy body right now. And it's very easy to get shot and killed. Whereas if you've got a vest, it protects you a little bit more. So I'm just running in now. You can see that blue building, that's a police station. I think on Sakhal they're blue and on Chinaris they're yellow, maybe? Don't quote me on that. Look at all these police or other zombies out here. So we want to find one that has a stab vest and then try not to ruin his stab vest. So So this one here has a stab vest. I'm going to sneak around, see if we can get behind him. And that way we can get him with our knife. Oh, damn it. Just going to run over here a bit so the other zombies all don't aggro on me. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. So try and get him on the head. So look upwards. Then I'm not so likely to get his stab vest. So it's damaged but not ruined. So that's good. Okay, let's go back. Let's have a look at this guy. Let's go back to this one and see if he's got a better stab vest for us. There's another guy over there. So his is ruined, so we can't take that one. Now we're going to see who else we can get stab vest off, just in case we can find one that's perfect condition. She saw me before I could stab her. Okay. Alright, one more go at sneaking up and getting them quietly. Oh no. If you look higher, it kills them easier. Okay, they've got lots of ammo. His is ruined too, damn it. Oh, there's a nice hoodie. Let's take that. Can we equip that one? Yep. Take that t-shirt too. Oh, that's a gas stove. Oh, we don't have room for that just yet. Okay, let's go. Into the police station we go. See if we can find a gun. Hopefully there's no one in there. Just check in here first. Okay, nothing in there. Alright, up we go. Hello? Hello? I'm coming in. Let's be friends. I don't need any crap. So this is a good sign because all of the doors are closed and there was ammo in that first room. So that could mean there's not been anyone in here. Some gloves, yay, better gloves than what we've got. Nothing in there. Just check the vicinity. Every room you go into, you want to check the vicinity. Just make sure that door's shut. Oh look, there's a good stab vest there. It's much better condition. It's pristine. Up we go, up we go. There's something there on the floor. It's a magazine. I think that's for a pistol. That one. Anything in here? Nope. Anything in here? There's another stab vest. Well, we don't need that one. Anything in here? Uh-huh, a press vest. Which one is better, a stab vest or a ballistic vest? I think the ballistic vest is better, but it's badly damaged. What to do? Need to be able to fix that up. Might just take the stab vest and I might... Oh, it looks like my knife is ruined, yes. I'll just carry this and see if we can find something to fix it with. So no guns in here. Maybe someone already took all the guns. Wool gloves, badly damaged. Some ammo. You don't usually find anything on top, but maybe they changed that with the 1.28 update, because updates will often change things. Okay, we'll go out here. And look in these sheds and see. If we can find something to repair this with, then we have got a much better vest. Uh-oh, that zombie heard me. Let's just go up here and we'll shut that door. We'll shut this door. Then you can't get me. Haha. Okay, look, here's a leather sewing kit. How lucky are we? So we can use that to patch our press vest that we're holding in our hands. Okay, so let's have a look. Ballistic vest. Able to absorb various types of impact damage used by various organizations around the world. So let's put that one on. And then the stab vest. Medium insulation. Standard vest worn by police consists of several layers and it's capable of reducing the impact of knife attacks. So the other one is better. Just take that leather kit with us. Look at all the ammo I have already. That's amazing. Okay, but I have no knife now. No knife. So I'm going to have to fight the zombies with my bare hands. And it's getting dark. Darkness isn't so bad on Sakhal. Okay, we're going to try to sneak up on this zombie that's aggroed. You can see he is aggroed because his elbows are sticking up and out to the side. So we can still sneak on him. We don't have a knife, so we're just going to have to punch. If you're in doubt when you're fighting a zombie, just walk backwards. Just walk backwards with your fists up. That blocks them. But don't let them get behind you. Because if they get behind you, that's when they get you. Okay, let's get out of here. We might go this way, actually. We'll just check this bus. In case there's something good in here. Find a gap in the fence. There's some houses up here. I'll go into a couple of these houses, but also, see this road here? If you look on this road, oh, here we go. There's a small stone. We'll take that. We'll see if we can find another small stone on the road. Oh, there's one. So we have 2 small stones now. If we go in this bush for a second. If we hold one small stone in our hands, and then the other one we hover over and combine, use X to combine, then we can craft a stone knife. And once we have a stone knife, then we have the ability to start a fire again. Okay, so let's get a long stick while we're here. Okay, so that's a real relief getting a stone, because we can start fires again. Okay, I just saw something running up there. Hopefully it was a zombie. Anyway, even if it's a person, they might be friendly. Thought I just heard someone's stomach grumbling, but maybe not. I'm gonna run up here to this house. Oh, so my food has defrosted, so I can put that in my hands, and I can use my stone knife to open it. Now I've got some canned sardines, I can eat those. So I'm going to stand out of the firelight. If you stand in the firelight, everyone can see you, so stand out of the firelight and eat this. Now there's also some little tricks you can do. So you could actually, oops, probably go out here. And sometimes just standing out here, you'll still get a heat buff. So you can stand behind the fire in a different room. It seems to be still working because you can see the little square, the little plus is flashing. And that food's given me a bit more food, so I'm back to yellow food again and yellow water, but I'll need to get some more pretty soon. I've got a water bottle. Nice glass water bottle. So you can boil water in these water bottles, but there's no point on Sakhal because Sakhal, the snow, has poison heavy metals in it. So most of the water on Sakhal is bad for you unless it comes out of a special spring. So we're going to go take this bottle and go to the special spring and fill it up as soon as we've got a heat buff. Damn it. Oh, he has got some food. Some handy dandy chips. Okay, let's have a look in this car. Any food in here? No. 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 Okay, let's go back inside. Go inside, sit by the fire, eat our chips. Now chips are salty. They're salty sticks, these are called. So they make your water go down. So if you eat those, then you want to make sure you're near water so you can go get some water. You don't want to eat like 6 packets of chips or salty sticks if you haven't got any water. Okay, heat buff's still going up. Let's have a look at what we've got. So we've got no guns, we've got a press vest, we've got a medium insulation hoodie, no belt. We've still got our hiking pants and they're badly damaged, so we need to find some more pants. No backpack. We've got a best insulation beanie. It's in Lovka. Got some nice little sneakers, some athletic shoes, pristine low insulation, some best insulation gloves, and a best insulation ski mask. Okay, so even though it's an ugly piggy one, it's very warm. Oh look, and that means we got 2 buffs. So see how we've got 2 pluses there? That's 2 buffs. And because they're both not flashing, that means that's as hot, as warm as we're going to get. We're not going to get any warmer. So let's go for a little run up the hill and see if we can find some water. So this town with the big cranes, it's got a big cranes and it's got a big harbour, and up the back of the town there's 2 big hoppers. Or they're kind of sheds really, but they look like hoppers. So that's this town has a water fountain right up the back here in a very sneaky spot. At the base of this hill. We just keep running back this way, we will find a footpath. Oh, there it is. And we can run along here and we'll get to the water. Okay, here we go. Where's my bottle? What did I do with my bottle? Oh, there it is. Thought for 1 second that I'd put it down. Okay, so we fill that up. Holding right trigger to fill it. Now I'm going to go around the side of here. Just got down beside it in this bush, because it's a bit more sheltered and protected. And then we're going to drink this whole bottle of water. So you can see the 3 bars going up. That means our water is increasing. Our water is increasing rapidly, and our food is going down slowly, and our health is going up slowly. So we're going to fill this water bottle up again. Now, one thing when you're drinking water, see how this says chilly water? So if you drink it chilly, it actually does affect your temperature a little bit. So in this case we have a buff, but if we didn't have a buff, our temperature would go down. Okay, now we're full. After you see the full symbol, you can still drink a whole bottle of water. So let's test that theory out. So we'll fill the water up again. We're going to try and see if we can drink this whole bottle without throwing up. Well, all good so far. Now we'll fill up the water bottle one more time. So we drank 3 bottles of water, I think. And now we've got a 4th bottle we're going to put in our pocket. And that way, see our water's already white and it's still going up. So we've got loads of water now. Now just up here there's a house that might have some clothes in it. So I'm just going to run up to the house. Could really use a pair of pants. that aren't badly damaged. So look in this shed. Sheds often have things like these hoes. I might take a hoe, I might want to get some worms for fishing. Houses are darker inside in Sakhal than they are outside, whereas on Chinaris, houses are lighter inside than it is outside at night time. Some more running shoes. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. Well, we might go back down and see. There's another stone there. Let's grab that. Take 2 hands, hold square. I'm going to combine it with that one. And we're going to make another stone knife. So now we've got at least 2 stone knives so that we don't have a disaster. It's much easier to find stones on Sakhal than it is on Chinaris. Maybe that's because Sakhal is a volcanic map, so the volcanoes produce more rocks around the place, I guess. That could be why. It's got volcanic type rock. Okay, so it's really dark, but because it's Sakhal, you can see it's actually quite good. This is one of the reasons I prefer playing Sakhal to Chinaris. If you're playing Chinaris, you really need to have some form of light to play it properly. And if you've got NVGs, that's even better. I'll put a little cut screen here of me playing Chinaris with NVGs. Hello? So it's really dark, guys. If I don't want to do that one. Do that. Do that. That's without the night vision goggles. I can't see anything. Oh my god. Okay, I am going to keep that shamag. I'm going to drop this piggy mask because it's so ugly. I'm sorry, whoever invented that. It's funny, but it's ugly. We're going to go like this instead. Look at that. That's good looking. I like it. Now we need some good pants. Okay, so we'll go down this way. We're going to go and head towards the military. There's a military area on the docks. So we're going to head towards that and see if we can find some better pants and a gun. So we need a gun not so much for people as for protection against wolves. That's the main reason. I found that bears you can kind of avoid, but wolves will hunt you down. So you really need to have a gun to protect yourself from wolves, unfortunately. It'd be nice if you could just be kind to wolves, but you can't. They will get you. Oh look, I got some jeans. That's nice. That's a huge difference. Okay, looking good now. Looking fine and dandy. Alright, that will do there. We really need to find some food soon or it's going to start affecting our health. Anything in here? Rope. Perfect. We need that for fishing. So for fishing, we can craft a fishing rod out of a long stick, and then we can make some fishing hooks out of a short stick. So we've really got everything we need for fishing. So we could actually go fishing right now. We might do that. We'll still keep running down towards the military at the docks, but we'll go to the coast and we'll go fishing and get nice and healthy before we go into the docks and get guns. So this is those big things I was saying that were like hoppers. Maybe they're just giant sheds for these mining equipment. Oh yeah, that's probably what they are. They're sheds for these trucks, because up that way is a big quarry. So this is all the soil from the quarry, or the rocks from the quarry. And these big buildings are for, let's have a look what they are for. Oh, I know what they're for. They're for the docks. So they tip all the stones into here, and then they've got conveyor belts down there, and the conveyor belts go all the way down to the docks, and then all of that stone must go onto a ship, and then it goes off to sea to new places. Interesting. I've never thought about that before. See, this is why making videos for people is good, because it helps you to think. It's like brainstorming. Okay, we got a little pause there, which is kind of like the pause I get when there's either loot nearby, or a zombie is spawning in, or a player is nearby. So just be a bit aware there could be a player. Oh my gosh, now my heart rate's gone up. Every time there's a player, my heart rate goes up. It used to go up every time I saw a zombie, but it's not as bad now. I can kind of manage zombies. But with new players, you don't know. You don't know what they're going to be doing, or how they're going to be treating you, or what their thing is with the game. Like, what kind of person they are, I guess. Some people just want to be bandits in the game, and they just want to shoot everybody. And then other people are scared to death that everyone's going to shoot them, so they shoot people, kill on sight, because they're scared that you're going to kill them. It's pretty funny. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. People are killing each other because they're scared they're going to get killed. We could go in there and get a... Let's go in there. Let's see if we can get a farmer's... Hey, that sounded like a hungry stomach, but my stomach is on yellow. Oh no, there, it's gone to red. Let's shut this. Okay, what's this? Combat coat. Let's see, is that warm? Medium insulation. Well, what's the one I've got? The hoodie's got 15 slots, so we'll take that. It's not as pretty, but oh well. No, nothing. Alright, way down we go. Been that way. Sounds like there's a zombie out here, so I'm gonna get a knife. Maybe. No. No food. I'm gonna have to get food soon because My health is going down. Down, down, down. This place is such a rabbit warren. Okay, we're out on the roof. You can see... Yeah, there's loads of zombies out there. Can we jump down here? Yes. Alright, we're going to run around to the coast and we're going to go fishing. Hey, let's get ready to fish. So we need a long stick and a short stick. And we combine our knife with the short stick. And we can craft an improvised hook. I think that this gives you 2 or 3 hooks. Two hooks. So then we're going to hold our long stick. We're going to combine it by pressing X with our rope. And then it says craft improvised fishing rod. So we hold our right trigger. And then you'll have to look on the ground because that's where it will be. There's a simple fishing rod and we're going to put the hook, we're going to right trigger on the hook. We're going to bring that down and put it on the fishing rod. And we'll put the other hook in our pocket, put our knife in our pocket, and we're going to click our triangle to equip our fishing rod onto our backpack, onto our back. And then, what have we got? Oh, we got a hoe up here, farming hoe badly damaged. So we're going to put that in our hands, we're going to look at the ground, and we're going to dig up some worms. You can use a farming hoe, a shovel, a field shovel, a pickaxe, anything that you can use to dig with, you can use to get worms. So I'm just going to keep going so I get a bunch of worms. Now, put this back on my back. Now we're going to hold one worm in our hands, and then we can combine the other worms and stack them. We can stack 5 worms. We're going to put those in our pack, and then we're going to take this worm and put it on the fishing hook. Okay, now where are we? There's the beach down there. Okay, so now let's go fishing. We put our fishing rod in our hands. Then we're going to look at the water. Sometimes you'll have to look down, sometimes you'll have to look up. You just look around till you find where it says start fishing. And then you're going to hold right trigger and just sit and wait. You're going to keep holding that trigger until you'll see the water. There's like a splash. Oh, I'm so hungry. So hungry. At least I'm not cold. Oh, there's the splash. So when you hear the splash, you've got to let go of the trigger, and then you'll catch a fish, and the fish will be down at your feet. See it there? So you can take it like that, or you can look in vicinity and take it. Now my bait is gone, so I have to get more bait to get more fish. I like to get at least 3 fish. 3 fish will fill you up. Usually what I'll do is get 3 fish, then I'll come back and get 3 more, so I've got some for the road. So I'll get 1 more. The problem with getting 6 at once, I guess, is you've got to carry them all. So you would need to have a backpack or something, a pair of pants or something like that that you can hold in your hand and that you can carry them with. Okay, so we've got 2 fish. We're going to put our fishing rod on our back. We're going to hold the put the worms in our hands. We're going to combine the worms so that they're out of the way. And then we're going to hold this knife and we're going to put our cursor, you call it a cursor I guess on PlayStation, hover over the fish, and we're going to combine the knife with the fish, and then it says gut and prepare. So we're going to hold gut and prepare. Now the fillets that you make like that, they take up less space than the fish. So drop this fish. So the fish takes up 8 spaces and the fillets only take up 6. So you're better off to gut and prepare so you can fit more fish in your backpack. Okay, so we've got 2 more fillets there, and look, we got some caviar. So as long as you're wearing gloves or you wash your hands after you gut the fish, then you can eat this caviar. So you want to have clean hands. And we're going to just eat the caviar raw. And that's going to give us a little bit of food to just keep us going that bit longer, so we don't die before we cook the fish. Okay. Still nowhere to cook. We could cook in here. Someone might find us. Well, that might not be a bad thing. Let's cook in here. So you can cook in a big shed like this, because it's got a high roof. You can make a fire. So let's try. Split our bark, drop a piece on the ground, hold the other piece in our hand, combine it with our thing, craft a hand drill kit. Okay, pick up our hand drill kit. Now this time we're going to move backwards and we're going to look at the bark and hold ignite. There, now we have a fire. We can get our sticks to our hands, put our sticks on the fire, and then we're going to get this stick off our back, put that in our hands. You can see now our health's gone to yellow. You can see we're starting to look not well. So we're going to sharpen this long stick. And then we're going to drop our fish on the ground. Okay, so you can see we're kind of puffing a little bit, and we're just not looking as well as we were. We're going to put our fish on our long stick, our sharp stick. And then we're going to hold our sharp stick in our hands. We're going to look at the fire and it says roast. So we're going to hold to roast our fish. And we're going to sit there and hold it until that whole circle goes around. You'll hear it start sizzling. As soon as the circle closes, you need to let go of your right trigger straight away. That way you know your food's cooked and it's not overcooked. So if you keep holding it, your food starts to burn and you get less food. It's kind of like it starts to shrivel up. Oh, we're so hungry. So we're getting a buff again. So the bonus of cooking is you get a buff. Now I would never cook in here in a high pop server, but this is a fairly low pop server, so it's better for doing teaching videos as I don't get interrupted as often. Okay, so we let go of that trigger straight away. Then we're going to take that fish and we're going to put it in our inventory. That'll warm us up quicker. And we're going to equip another piece of fish. Look at the fire and roast. this is the slow way to cook. So, usually you would only do this out in the forest or something, but it's kind of fun too. So hopefully we get our 4 pieces of fish cooked before someone comes along. And we'll get a nice buff as well. And we'll get a nice buff as well, and we'll go over to the military area and get some loot. So we'll just finish this piece of fish. That will give me enough fish to survive. I'm not even going to cook the other 2. I'll just take those with me and we can cook them up later. Okay.